Mr. Transformers 96 Earth. In the video, we're going to be talking about some newly shown Marvel Legends figures, and this time we have the next Spider-Man wave, which I believe is going to be the first wave of 2021. Who knows, every now and then they release a wave that comes out super fast, so this could have a December release date, but I seriously doubt it. I would assume this is more of a January release date. We should know very shortly, but nonetheless, it is a wave that we've seen a portion of previously, but now we have complete in-package look for all the figures, and we get the other three figures that were not previously shown. So definitely want to talk about them. Tomorrow is when Hasbro Pulse is going to be doing a new live stream. They're going to be doing a lot of stuff. Usually with their live streams, they focus on one kind of series, but they're doing a bunch tomorrow. I think Black Series, Marvel Legends, Transformers and Power Rangers, something like that. They're doing a lot, but nonetheless, most likely these will have their official images put out, really high res, and they'll most likely, I would assume, go on pre-order tomorrow too. So I thought about if I could wait for all of that to come out so I can, get the better images and everything, I probably would do so. However, I know I'm going to be super busy tomorrow and unable to do a video, so I definitely want to talk about it while we are first shown it. So let's get started. Obviously, Build-A-Figure being Stilt-Man. I've talked about him a while, or a few times now at this point, as I predicted that he was the next Build-A-Figure coming up when they showed just a portion of his leg. It was pretty obvious that it was Stilt-Man. And then we got confirmation of it not too long ago, about 2-3 months ago. In the wave itself, we had previously seen the Hand Ninja. They did announce that he would be a member of the wave, and he would include the legs, which was very clever because obviously they put the army building character with the Build-A-Figure piece that you can army build yourself, because the more legs you get, the just taller you can make Stilt-Man. So whether you just get one package or 10, you could actually use all the Build-A-Figure pieces, which was a very smart idea. Then the other comic figure that we're just being showed now is Frogman. This is very interesting. The figure, from what I can see, looks quite nice. I do believe that he reuses some parts from Doc Ock. That was a very unique body sculpt, because it's a kind of chubby body sculpt that's not like blob big or anything like that, but it's just like a chubby body sculpt, which not a whole lot of superhero characters or even villains that kind of would fit that physique. But Frogman does the job there, so he looks pretty good from what I can see. I want to get a better look at that head sculpt though. Comes with some interchangeable hands, as you can see as well. Then the other four figures are all from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which is very exciting. Obviously, Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man, and they've produced on their own Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse as well as Venom. And Disney, however, still held the merchandise rights, so they must have struck some sort of deal just recently, because now we're finally getting Venom figures, and here we are finally getting Into the Spider-Verse figures, so that's quite nice to see. And they previously showed Gwen Stacy and Miles Morales. They look very good. I do like Gwen comes with interchangeable head sculpt, so you can do masked or unmasked, and she comes with Spider-Ham, which is awesome. Then with Miles Morales, love the fact that it's the version of him wearing like the jacket and the shorts. There is a 2-pack coming out between just the two of these characters, but Miles Morales does not have the jacket or shorts on. I think Spider-Gwen is the same though, but nonetheless, I like the clothed on top of his spider suit look for Miles. I think that's really cool. Interchangeable head for him too. Then there's the Prowler, which is very exciting. Never really thought we'd get a figure of him. He looks cool. He had an interesting design in the film, and I think that they captured it nicely here. My only concern is that his legs look a little bit too bulky. He was very skinny in the animated movie. It kind of almost matched like an older version of Miles, where he has very skinny limbs, including his legs, but just a little bigger because he's older. And I can't tell if they've gone with that here, or if they're just kind of using, a standard body sculpt for the legs, so hard to tell. The arms, though, look really good. Like the whole gauntlet glove type things look really nice. And there is a briefcase with the Prowler as well. And then the Peter Parker, this is an exciting one. I didn't think we were going to get a figure of him, but very happy that we are. He comes with an interchangeable head, so you can... Both sculpts are Peter Parker, but you have one where he's like about to put the mask down, and then one just fully unmasked. And then I like the fact that he's got his sweatpants on and his jacket, and some interchangeable hands. It also looks like he has a spray paint bottle with him, which is odd. That would be more suited for Miles or even the Prowler, but for Peter Parker, that's a little strange that he comes with it. But nonetheless, you can give it to Miles, so I think that would work nicely. And then as far as the way that the Build-A-Figure pieces are divvied up, so I mentioned that the legs come with the Hand Ninja, then the arms come with the Prowler as well as Frogman. Stilt-Man will have interchangeable hands, it looks like. He comes with a pair of fists and a pair of holding hands, and then he also comes with the gun from Frogman. The main body is from Gwen, and then Miles Morales comes with the contraction that, like, the headpiece that goes on the body. That's something that's a little to be split up. Like, they could have easily had the body and that piece that goes over the body just together. I think it's kind of a little cheap to split them up, but they're giving you 2 legs in one set, so it's hard to complain. And then Peter Parker comes with the head. So overall, I think this is going to be a cool wave. I'm very much looking forward to the Into the Spider-Verse figures. I want all 4 of them for sure. Frogman is not a character that I'm desperately in need of, but he's unique enough that I think that he'll be fun. The Hand Ninja is one that I actually really don't care for very much. I just, as out of all of the kind of army building villains that there are, Hydra, AIM, the Hellfire Club Guards, like, all of those I'd be totally fine army building, and I have duplicates of a lot of those, but the Hand Ninja is one that I really don't need, and it's a shame because this is the perfect opportunity to army build because you don't even waste Build-A-Figure pieces. So I'm a little disappointed that he was chosen to be the army builder. Nonetheless, I think, again, that it's a good idea to have an army builder come with the piece that can be, as many as you have, you can use. So I'll probably get a few sets of the legs just on eBay. I think that probably people will be selling those pretty cheap, just because people will get a lot of them, and although they can use some of them, I don't know how much they'll want all of them. So I think that I'll see if I can get them for a good deal. If not, I'll buy the figure, but it's just not a figure that I particularly need. But very much looking forward to the Spider-Verse figures, and very excited to see that they are making movie Spider-Verse figures. It would have been cool if this whole wave was that, where they, Frogman and the Hand Ninja, they just made other figures, because there's certainly plenty that they could have done. And then had the Build-A-Figure be the, like, SPDR or Kingpin, like, even Octavius, or the female Doc Ock, I can't remember her specific name in the film, but they could definitely have done a ton of Build-A-Figures from that movie, and there's, of course, many more just normal scaled figures that could have gone in the wave. Nonetheless, though, this is a great breakdown. 4 from the movie, 2 from the comics, and a comic Build-A-Figure. So overall, I'm excited for the wave. I'll be pre-ordering it as soon as it goes up, and hopefully the release date's not too far away. So there you go, that's my thoughts on this newly shown Spider-Man Marvel Legends wave as the Stilt-Man Build-A-Figure. Let me know what you guys think of it, and thanks so much for watching.